So silly. Oh, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, July 13th, 2022, and we are on the brink of I don't know how bad it's going to be, but we have a lot of numbers to unpack, and that's what we're talking about today. I'm excited. We're saying everything's great. Don't worry about it. This is normal. This is absolutely normal. And yes, you know what? This is a normal rate. 5.5 to 6 or so is a normal rate, but I think they're just being myopic. I think they're just having tunnel vision, and this is the real estate market, and this is what we're seeing, and this is all we can report on. I want to go and see a 500-foot view and see where we're going with this. I want to tell you, hey, this is what I'm seeing all the way around, right? Because we're all interconnected, right? Just like the universe and all the atoms and electrons, and so the economy is connected to multiple things, not only in the US, but also globally. So that's kind of why I want to have this as more like an experiment to say, hey, are we on track? Are we following the tea leaves correctly? That's what I want to talk about. But first, housekeeping. If you know me, if you follow me on Facebook, REWTF. If you don't follow me on Facebook, I invite you to search that hashtag. It's fun to watch, fun to enjoy. People take some ideas. People actually send me some photos of this, and it's just some fun stuff to have. Anyway, these are basically just indices that talk about values and how values have increased and decreased over the last 22 years. 22 years. And good times, bad times, you see what is going on. And we're kind of at a precipice right here. You can see to the right to 2021, we've seen unprecedented growth. And now people are saying we might be seeing a little bit of a recession. CPI numbers just came out at 9%. That means inflation's super high, not the highest ever. If you're like wanting to move, or you're like, I think I want to move to another house, or maybe a bigger house just because of my ego or whatever, maybe now is not a good time, because you're going to have a hard time letting go. And I'll explain to you how the mindset's going to help you out a little bit. But less competition right now. Right over here, you're going to have less competition. Right here, you're going to have less competition. You have less buyers in the market. And I'm going to show you that really quick afterwards. But see how when the market goes down, there's less competition. And as the market goes further down, more competition is added, more competition is added, more competition. At the trough, there's going to be less competition, right? At the peak and at the trough, you're going to see less competition. Everybody else comes in when it becomes a normal thing for rising or normal things for coming down. This is a great time to buy or sell, sell and buy at the same time if you've struggled with certain things, which is what we're getting into next. Here's two different scenarios, and this is what I've been working on with one of my clients right now. They're not Silicon Valley high power players, but they're very well to do. They are hard workers, and they're very well situated in their careers in an upward trajectory, but they can't afford to go and spend $500,000 over list price. And they've had some issues with making the numbers work, and they absolutely have to sell their house in order to buy another house. So for them, the one negative that I didn't put in here is higher interest rates, because that's what we're dealing with right now. But if they were to sell in a hot market, yeah, they would have gotten a huge payday, but then they would have had a higher selling price. And at that time, we were looking at 800. We probably would have got 900, maybe 950, but then they would have had to pay more in selling costs. And because the market's hot and market's going crazy, when you go to buy a house, the larger house, you're expected to spend that extra money on the other house. So if you got $300,000, boom, you have to go throw that plus maybe a little bit more on top of that to buy that house. And over the last 2 decades, we stopped building enough houses for our population. That's what that graph right there is saying. We are below the average of our population growth. And we've known this for a while. This is something that we've been saying for the last couple of years, saying that our market is going to do okay because we have more people than houses. It's true. That it is what it is. I think we're going to be there for a long time. Since 1970, we've seen, actually since 1990, since the tech boom, we've seen unprecedented growth. That's actually the new median straight line up until 2020, when we're completely out of whack. All I'm saying is this right here, it's massive uptick. It's not natural to the growth of our economy. Something's got to give, right? If we layered this on top of automotive, on top of food, on top of building materials, I'm going to say lumber, but building materials, including appliances, including windows, roofs, however you Americans say it. Yes, Hector, your house is worth what a buyer is willing to pay for it. But now that we have overabundance of supply right here, when the market is this high, buyers are being cautious. I'm working with a bunch of buyers right now, and they're like, you know what? I can sit and wait. Every area that's seen massive growth. I haven't done Idaho. I know I'd never moved to LA or Chicago, but I would move to Orange County. I moved to San Diego for sure. What I'm telling people now is destination cities, meaning where is Airbnb massively overinflated? Like, for example, Phoenix. What about Las Vegas? How many Airbnbs are available in Las Vegas right now? If you're in a position to invest, now is the time to start studying different areas. And this is what we're doing right now. I have a cohort of people that I'm working with. I have a mentor, and we're trying to figure out where the areas are that we want to buy. And these two right here and a lot of Florida are on my horizon. The numbers that I'm looking at are completely different. These numbers are same, but there's more numbers that I add to it. If you're interested in learning more, always feel free to give me a call. There it is. And I know the title of this video was Mortgage Lenders Are Going Bust or Bankrupt. It's true. There was FGLI or something, and then Sprout. Both of those are non-QM lenders, which they're not subprime, but they're closer to, I would say, soft money. Not hard money. They're alternative lenders outside of the norm, right? They're not as bad as hard money lenders. I wouldn't say bad. Hard money lenders are good and they're there for a reason, but non-QM is there because they don't use every aspect of you qualifying you. Sometimes they'll look at the value of the property. Sometimes they'll look if it's an income property. There's a lot of things that are really great about it. But two lenders, non-QM lenders, just went bankrupt. So those are things that we have to worry about. And that's why I had that on my title. Hey, if you have any questions, you want me to look at other cities here, let me know. Put them down in the comments. If you have any other comments, if you think I'm full of crap, I'm on the wrong track, or maybe steer me in the right direction, tell me what else you'd like to hear about. Let me know. I'm always open to learning, right? I can't claim that I'm an economist. Definitely not a tax guy or a lawyer guy, but I am a real estate guy. But if you want to buy or sell a house, let me know. I'm Vito Scarnecchio with the Abitano Group, powered by Compass. We'll see you out there.